Hello, and as usual, we have to adjust a few things. So hold with us for a moment, please.
Us just staring in the distance.
Yes.
Wide-eyed.
Oh, God.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Tina. Oh, Tina said she's driving home now.
Oh, Tina, yay! I'm glad you're going to be home for us. That's romantic for everyone.
Hi, Salem.
Oh, look at how cute slow dance with their little arm over arm action.
Adorable.
Arm over shoulder action. I'm just trying to...
I love that you took my...
Yeah, what's that?
I was going to say, Cory, I love that you took my four-way. I was like...
Yeah, I thought it was genius. I'm sorry that it's genius, Kisos. I'm going to steal whatever I can. I'm an artist.
Oh, I'm watching you. This looks nice.
Yeah, it's a really professional show. All right.
I just realized, well, I'll tell you later, but yeah, I was like, I just had an epiphany of like setting up beforehand. It's like, I have that with me too. I'm like 2 seasons in and I'm like, oh wait,
yeah, well, Kisos doesn't always have it together. So
no, that's true.
We have to
We're on twice.
Yeah, you're on twice, but not for long. All right.
Just leave me off. It's fine.
The song you're listening to, ladies and gentlemen, in the background is Slow Dance's Sad Cells, which we just saw the video of.
Yeah.
Listen close. Remember it. Live it. Love it. Learn it. Tina, I totally didn't sit in my car and listen for the past 2 hours. Well, Tina, you know what? That's what I call...
Just watched QUEERANTINE from the car.
You're a wonderful fan. What can I say? And we love you. And more than a fan, you're a friend. All right, so I'm going to start the show. I still don't know how to mark shit, Kisos, so we're just going to go with it. And then...
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
8 minutes, 30 seconds. I'll text Ash.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official QUEERANTINE After Show hosted by me, Cory Stewart. I'm so thrilled to have my co-crazy, Kisos, who joins me on each and every episode. But I'd also now like to welcome the salacious, synth-squirting, sonically sensational, slow dance, who are also known as Alex and Jacob. Hello, boys!
I'm Alex.
No, I'm Alex. This is Jacob, and this is Tone.
Oh, tone, as in like semitone?
Yeah,
I love that.
Just
Just tone. Kisos, I don't know if you can do the exclamation guest command so that we can make sure that happens. Thank you so much. I know that you're not an amputee yet.
My job.
Well,
I'm just zoning out on the cat.
Boys, just so you know, I have to remind Kisos how to do everything in this show.
I go zombie mode after the first show.
Exactly.
Like, command me, Papa.
That show was really, really fantastic. I was moved so much by the Matthew Shepard story video.
I did not expect that to like hit me like it did.
I think it touched all of us and really said something. Guys, just so you know, because I know we were on the call when that video aired. There was a video on QUEERANTINE where they showed basically different quotes of people who were around at the time period that Matthew Shepard was murdered, and the different reactions, and even incorporated some of the Bible verses. Like, it was just very powerful. And
that was intense.
Yeah, it was really, really great. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to go and watch the QUEERANTINE episode before this, because it was really, really something. But
plus, we'll see the slow dance video.
Well, of course, which is actually my next... Look at you, segue queen. Kisos. So the video, guys, I love this video so much, and the editing's so great. You did all of that yourself?
That was all Alex.
That was all me.
Alex, you did all of it.
Crazy.
Yeah, lots of YouTube tutorials. I literally was learning how to use Adobe After Effects like all throughout quarantine. That's been like one of my projects. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to use Adobe, and so I was like watching. I have like tutorials open on one screen, the project open on another.
I love that.
So, lots of stuff that I was doing for the first time.
But
I would never have guessed that. It's
exactly
and like snappy, and oh my god, like the writing on the screen, like
Thank you.
That seemed like pro shit. I was like, I could not.
I know, I was so impressed. I was like, damn, we're not gonna have to pay someone to do this. This is so sick.
Yeah, and let me be clear, like, I'm not here trying to be like, oh, I'm so great at it. I only did it so that we could save money.
Oh yeah, of course.
I feel like that's the energy of everyone in this stream right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, Alex, the only reason that I'm considering dating someone again is if they have Adobe effects of some sort experience. In fact, I'm putting that in my Tinder profile. Have this, which is how you guys met, right? You met on Tinder.
Yes, we met on Tinder.
That is how we met.
In the early days of Tinder, before super likes were even a thing.
Yeah, so I'll never know if he would have super liked me.
Just a regular old.
I mean,
but our first. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Our first message was about synthesizers because I made my profile only about synthesizers because I was like, oh, I'm not no, and this is no shade to anyone who is using those apps, but I was like, I'm not desperate. I'm making this profile as a joke. And I'm like, I'm just going to make it about synths. And then
I took it very seriously.
You know, and then I met him.
You were like, yes, exactly.
Jacob,
I feel like...
Sorry.
I feel like Tinder... Oh.
Welcome to the after show. Jacob, when it comes to it, would you have super liked Alex, or, you know, I don't want to cause any drama, but...
Okay, to be honest, his profile was, like, very serious. I was, like, a fun little boy, and he was, like, a serious man, and I was it was really the sense that got me interested, and then I found out that he was also a sweet little boy. But, no, I wouldn't have super liked him. Regular like. I would say
you know what?
That's
Live
fine.
your truth. Live your truth. Okay, Kisos, what were you gonna ask?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like Tinder, at least for me, was like a lot like, well, Tinder in like the straight community, you know, gets such a bad rap as like a hookup app. But for me, it was like where I went was when I was like, okay, it's time to settle down and get serious.
Yeah.
So like, I've met both my past people on Tinder, and I was like, this works great.
I mean, the only people I've dated, I've met on Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
I think I also haven't dated someone in a while.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, but that's totally true especially for the queer community. I think it is those dating apps, like anything that offers you an opportunity to see the people around you. Like, because I remember when I was in school, I went to school in Boston for a short time at Berkeley, and I used Grindr to meet people, but not to hook up. I was like, I'm looking for a relationship, and that was accepted. You know, because it's like you're just trying to meet people ultimately.
Yeah.
I meet all of my people on Splice.
You know what? I know, and people have said that. Maybe it's changed because this was like 10 years ago. So like I think maybe it was different then. And also,
no, that's true.
I was in a college town too, so it was a lot of like 18 to 22-year-olds. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I feel like when I first used it was like 2013, and at first I actually did just use it to like, I was like, let me meet friends. I moved to San Francisco area, and then later I was like, I don't want friends, baby. Send me a pic or get out of my face.
Me being a 22-year-old myself, the thing that I've always done is go on Grindr to find common 22-year-olds. All right, so tell me something, guys. The dynamics of working together and also being lovers, how is that? Like, what, like, does it work? Does it not work sometimes? Are there times where you kind of clash? What's the deal? I want to know.
We actually broke up a year ago.
Really?
No,
Great.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's basically all of the things that you said. It works. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
and,
it's fine. Ultimately, I think for me, I like the fact that the music feels very different from like what we do in like as a couple. You know what I mean? Like all day, what have we been doing? We've been playing with our cat together. Like, we're not worried about
which is a euphemism.
Like...
Oh my god.
and we're not like worried about like, oh shit, like this deadline, we need to get this song done. But when we're around a release, that's when it definitely starts to test. Just because it's like, imagine living with your bandmates. It's like you would only talk about music.
Yeah.
And so
it's hard to keep it separate.
Have to say like, no more slow dance talk. Like this is just, we're a couple, because we were a couple before we were a band. So.
Right.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to turn it off.
Yeah.
I turn off every single day, so I get it.
Yeah.
So your music is always so thematic, and I think that's something that I always gravitate towards when I listen to your stuff. Like, I'm a huge fan, and Kisos mentioned it in the main show. Like, I'm a fan of slow dance. And Kisos, when you were watching the video, you were like, "Oh, Cory, I can hear you saying right now, oh, I was right." Yeah. Because it's true. Like, the minute you see slow dances work, you cannot deny that it's absolutely genius. How do you guys come up with your themes, your visuals, all of that? Because I admittedly am horrible at visuals, and I want to learn.
Well, I guess we always start with like a central, like a very strong basic idea for all of our songs. Like, all of our songs, I feel like you could boil down to like just a really simple theme.
Yeah.
And then we tie everything around that theme.
Yeah.
I mean, with Sad Cells, I mean, you want to talk about like...
Yeah, for me, I never think of only one of those things in a project. So, like, if I have an idea for something visual, for example, like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Well, whatever. If I think of a song idea, like in the case of Sad Cells, like, that's about the commodifying of sadness, of, like, record labels having their artists go on stage and say, like, "Who here's depressed?" And, like, woo, and, like, selling t-shirts that have sad faces on them, and, like, that sort of manufactured depression. I was like, man, that's annoying. And so in my phone, I just wrote down Sad Cells, because I was like, that's a funny, like, that's a clever little phrase.
Yeah.
And then from that, I thought of like the song, the visual of like the makeup, the kind of like the video idea, and like all that stuff comes at the same time. That's also why we tend to take a lot of time between releases, because it feels a lot like we're making like a whole movie.
Yeah, and I think too, like, when you take time in between releases, it makes people miss you. I don't like, I love getting new music from the artists I love every single month, of course, but I also love the anticipation of when something or some band or some person releases stuff, like Madonna, for example, every 3 years, where I'm like, oh my God, it's 3 years. We've got Madonna time. So I get, like, you put thought into it, which I love. You guys write for other artists as well, right? So
artists like Cory, Stewart.
There's a collaboration coming in 2021. 2021.
You did maybe mention
sorry if I just spoiled that and I wasn't supposed to.
That's fine. Well, I mean, we'll share it today. It's coming.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just think it's funny how.
Yeah, we've worked with
we've been working on a lot of good music with Hit Major. We're very...
Oh my God. Okay,
yes.
I'm gonna swear at that.
So we have a couple of songs with her that we're working on right now that are gonna trickle out. Liz Gavalette, Liz G. We love her, and she actually, shout out to her. She just got a placement in a Fox ad.
Yeah, getting that sync money. Word.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is awesome. That's money.
Yeah.
And so so we've been working with her a lot. She lends vocals on Best Friend, so the female voice in our song Best Friend is Liz G. So
got it.
Yeah, she sounds like XTX. That's why we did it. Yeah.
So one of my favorite videos of yours is Straight Voice, which Kisos brought up in the main show as well, which mocks the notion of someone needing to be using their straight voice in order to be attractive for like this mask for mask type. So I've come up with a game called Show Us Your Straight Voice. And I'm just going to turn the song to Straight Voice. What we're going to do, Kisos, for everyone who's just joining us, Kisos generally...
Yes, wait, real quick, I just wanted to say thank you, PB&K, for the raid.
Yes.
Welcome to everyone, but PB&K just brought over some of their viewers, so thank you, everyone. Hello. I gave them a little orientation in the chat, so they're all up to date.
So for all of our regular viewers, generally Kisos has an idea of what the game is going to be before we play it.
Right.
Every week. This week, Kisos and I made the executive decision that I was not going to tell him what the game is, so that it would be a little more fun for he and I. No one else, just he and I. So I'm going to explain the rules of Show Us Your Straight Voice. Here's how it'll work. They're like wet and wild over there. All right, so here's how it's going to work. Kisos and I are going to take a turn reading passages that I've sent to him and I.
Right. Let me pull that up. Okay.
In our best straight voices. Once we've read each passage, Alex and Jacob will have to identify which of our deliveries... I can't speak. Which of our deliveries was funnier? But here's the twist.
Funnier or straighter?
No, funnier. Funnier. Well, okay, fine. You guys can... Here's the twist, though. If one of us loses a round, you have to do the next one with a mouthful of water. Which, let's be honest, is how some straight people sound when they're talking. We'll play 3 rounds, and the best 2 out of 3 wins. And Kisos, I think we have to start with passage 3, which, by the way, is Bette Midler in the Criterion Collection film Hocus Pocus.
Okay. Great. Amazing.
Wait, so we don't have to sound straight. It's just...
Oh, no, we have to sound straight. We got to use our best straight voice. So do you want to start, or do you want me to?
You first.
Okay.
I'll take a moment. Give myself an advantage.
Right. Okay. I gotta take one.
Wait, does it have to be a guy's straight voice?
I mean, we're not prejudiced.
Vincent.
What does everyone say? We're not prejudiced.
So I'm gonna do a guy straight voice because that's all I know how to do. Because I'm not versatile. I mean, I am, but I'm not. All right. Here we go. Fortunately, the potion I brewed last night, we were hanged. Will keep us alive and young forever. Unfortunately, brah, the recipe for that potion is in my spell book, and the little wretches have stolen it. Therefore, it stands to reason, does it not, sisters dear, that we must find the book, brew the potion, and suck the lives of the children of Salem before sunrise. You know what I mean? Dost thou comprehend, yo?
You know what I mean?
Okay. So that was my rendition of Bette Midler in Hocus Pocus with my straight voice. So,
That wasn't
Kisos.
the straight voice I was expecting, but that was great.
Thank you so much, Kisos. Can't wait to hear yours. Cheers.
You ready? Oh my gosh, should I do
I have my
Mallory's
straight
voice?
wig. 1 second. I'm gonna put on my straight wig. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, let's
Oh, now
Oh, no.
everyone looks straight, quite honestly.
Here we go.
Alex,
Okay.
beginning on you.
Everyone ready? Quiet down, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna do what Alana likes just for you, Cory.
Oh.
Fortunately, the potion I brewed the night we were hanged will keep us alive and young forever. But unfortunately, baby, that recipe for the potion, it's in my spell book. Those little wretches have fucking stolen it. Therefore, stands to reason, baby, does it not? Sister, dear, that we must find the book and brew the potion and suck the lives out of the little children of Salem before sunrise. Dost thou comprehend?
All right, guys, so who won the round?
That was, I mean, there were such different interpretations.
Could not be more different.
Yeah.
Don't be shy to hurt my feelings. It's fine.
It's like, no, because you were giving me like theater class in high school, like the quiet guy gets up and
That's actually just who I am.
he's reading like Edgar Allan Poe, you know, but then Cory, like, you gave me like,
Oh.
you know,
I was there, Cory. I was in the frat house with you.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
Cory
have to
won.
give it to Cory. I'm sorry.
too.
All right, so your next round, Kisos, you have to do with a mouthful of water. And I think that
Oh,
does
right.
bring us to passage 2, which is Sally Field's Oscar acceptance speech, which I believe, Kisos, you should probably start.
Wait, how am I gonna win if we have a foam water?
Well, not a full mouth, just a gulp, and then you read it. If it spills out on top of your breast, you can deal with that.
Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
Man. What? I don't hear that. Oh, but what is it for me? In my life. Hootie.
This helped.
I mean, oh, my time. I don't know
Wait.
why. I think the first time what was also. I haven't had an Orthodox career. I haven't had an Orthodox career. No one would have no respect. The first time I didn't feel it. But this time I feel it. I can't deny the fact that you like me. But now you like me. Thank you. Ew, I feel like I like...
That was great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I felt like I was there. All right, so
I can't even describe that feeling. Like I could feel like waves in my mouth. It was like
I gotta try that.
strange. I don't know if you do.
I felt like I was at a water park the entire time I was watching it. All right, so now I'm gonna go, and I gotta think of another way to convey because I feel like the frat house thing has been done. So all right,
I don't know what to do. It's just hard.
Okay. Open, what you did for me. You changed my life truly. This means so much to me this time. I don't know why. I think the first time I hardly felt it because it was all so new. I haven't had an Orthodox career and I wanted more than anything to have your respect. The first time I didn't feel it, but this time I feel it. And I can't deny the fact that you like me right now. Like thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Kisos.
I don't know. Shut up, Alex. Kisos, in yours, I didn't understand a word you were saying, and I was repulsed the entire time. Like every single conversation with every straight man. I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh.
All right.
I think Cory destroyed. Don't get that to make it.
No. We. You know what? Every ego stroke that Kisos can get is a good thing because he's very insecure. All right, so we'll go to the next one.
Don't make me show y'all my ass.
Please.
No, but Cory, I just have to say,
Cory, that was fantastic.
That was just like pure. Oh my god, why am I blanking out his name? Oh my god, Tom Waits. That was just pure Tom Waits.
That was 17 packs of cigarettes a day. Can't wait to have another one. Realness. Okay, so now I have to do it with a thing of water, which is going to be really interesting. The final passage is from Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. Okay, well, you don't need to get that close to the microphone, Kisos. All right.
Should I start?
No, I'm going to start because it's my turn because I lost. So just calm down.
Okay.
There's that ego again.
Let's hear it.
All right. I just swallowed it. I'm sorry. It's really funny to do it.
I swallowed mine and I had to shoot it back into my mouth. It was gross.
It's not the first time. All right, hold on.
I mean, second time around is just as good.
There's some other choice they're gonna try and make with you. You gotta do what Randall Pink Floyd wants to do, man. Let me tell you this. The older you do get, the more rules they're gonna try and get you to follow. You just gotta keep living, man. Livin. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a professional.
I love it because it kind of sounded like a like you were getting your denture, like sucking your denture in, you know?
Which is actually, if you come around my house at around 9 p.m., you'll actually hear that for real.
You might.
Go ahead, Kisos.
If it ain't that piece of paper, there's some other choice they're gonna try and make for you. You gotta do what Randall Pink Floyd wants to do, man. Let me tell you this, the older you do get, the more rules they're gonna try to get you to follow. You just gotta keep living, man. Livin. Living. Liver? I don't know.
Oh, that was so good. I loved the odd cadence of the spelling.
Oh, thank you. I was like, I feel like I read this too fast. Let me slow down a little.
This is a stream full of talent. What can I say?
Thanks, everyone.
So who won?
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Close one.
I vote Cory again.
Over here. Yeah, no, me too.
Leave it to Cory.
I mean, it's my show, so. Yay! So I win this. Okay, great. Yay for me. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to transition into everyone's favorite part of the show. Say it with me, Kisos. Squirt.
Squirt.
And. Tell.
Go.
Alex and Jacob have prepared 3 things that are essential to their quarantine journey that they want to share with us, and we are going to find out what those are right now. So please give us your 3 squirt and tell items. And Alex, you can remove that hat anytime, and I'll feel okay about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It might be one of the 3 items. You know, when you don't get to see that many new people, sometimes you gotta play new characters yourselves.
Okay, so our
first,
we're gonna start with this.
We're gonna start with Tone.
Okay, Tone is our first object.
Oh,
he was
such a
actually
cutie.
just asleep between us just now, so we had to wake him up.
We literally got him yesterday, so I don't know if it's fair to say that he got us through quarantine, but he was born.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You just got this cat yesterday.
Yesterday.
Ah!
He's 6 months old, and he was born right when quarantine started in March. So he's a little quarantine.
And quarantine is what allowed us to get a kitten because now Alex is like working from home. So
I work from home now.
I love
It's
it.
the sweet world.
Tone
He
is so
spring-
cute.
He is.
And
very
just for
cute.
reference, the name Tone comes from the name of that we use to when we download plugins, which is
we put in a
Tone
fake name.
Dipley, which is just the fake name that we've always used together.
So that's why he's named that. Still doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but that's that.
The next
I'm
thing.
not tech smart. I'm like, wait, what?
Next, here's what?
Don't worry,
Oh, no,
Kisos
it's
always
okay.
mumbles. Go ahead.
Here's our next item. So, some of you may recognize
Yes,
this.
bread.
Yeah, this is our Benetton basket. So this is actually made from reeds that are spiraled together and stapled in. So you use this to when you're doing your second rise of your sourdough bread, you just put it right in there, and then it gets that nice spiral pattern that you sometimes see on top of bread. You can see Tone is very interested in whatever this is. And so I've probably made about 100 loaves of bread over quarantine.
Boom.
And so this has been very essential, and Jacob got it for me as a gift.
Can I say, Alex, it's also a great place to store your afterbirth if you do a home pregnancy.
Yeah, if we're ever doing, a home natural birth.
Yeah, okay.
moment.
Sorry, I don't know if you guys are expecting, but continue.
No, we're not expecting. But we're ready. So the next thing is a little bit controversial, but I know for a lot of people...
Poppers? Oh.
No, good old antidepressants.
Yes!
Especially that he thinks are a toy.
I mean, in some...
That's been extremely helpful for us.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For real.
And thank you for being
Not
transparent
saying
about that.
Obviously we want to avoid, sorry for that view.
Sorry, not
I
sorry.
mean,
Banned on
Some people are living
no.
for it in the chat. No, but
Mom's
speak a
going
little bit
crazy.
about that if you're comfortable with it, because I think that's important
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. So, I mean, for both of us, we're both currently on medication, not the same, but for us, like, you have to know for yourself when it's something that you can't just handle through talk therapy or through, things like raising an animal together. When those things aren't enough, sometimes you need help. And
Exactly.
right, there's no shame in that, because even though I think that we've kind of societally, to some degree, gotten over our shame about therapy, I think medication is still kind of iffy. There's a lot of people that, that don't believe in it. And it's not for everyone, but it's really helped a lot for us.
I think quarantine is what it kind of both helped us realize that. And
Yeah.
we both started
Yeah.
taking quarantine.
Yeah, because we both realized, and I wouldn't say that it was like that quarantine created something that wasn't there. It was more like it exposed those feelings for us. It kind of brought those things forward.
I think
So,
for me, and like from what I can say, like it enhanced a lot of feelings too. Like it brought out things that I was kind of pushing away, and it brought them to the forefront and made me deal with them. So like I totally feel where you're coming from. It's one of those things where we're all kind of isolated and faced with our own feelings, and this game show music while we're saying all of these serious things is really appropriate. All right. No, I know you can't, but when you watch the replay, you're gonna fucking die. All right, so now we're gonna switch to our final game of the show, and it's called What in the Slow Dance? Kisos and I both have a list of Slow Dance's discography in front of us. Kisos, is that true?
True. Yeah.
Okay.
It is true. Well, for me, it's true.
We have asked Slow Dance.
I can only speak for myself.
Okay, well, keep interrupting me, please. We've asked Slow Dance to think of one of their song titles, and we'll need to ask each. Okay, I'm distracted. We've asked Slow Dance to think of one of their song titles, and we'll need to guess which one they're thinking of. The catch is, we only get to ask 2 yes or no questions to try and figure out what the song they have in mind is. Do you understand that, Kisos?
So we each have 2, or we have 2 total?
We have 2
and are we working
each.
Together or separately?
We're working together.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
So 4 questions in total per song. Okay? If we don't get the answer, we both have to start drawing the sad face that they have in their Sad Cells video on our face with our eyeshadow that has been generously provided by no one.
The Stewart.
All right. So
my fucking wallet.
We have 4 rounds. So round 1. Kisos, ask the first question.
Oh Lord! Maybe I should have had a little prep for this one.
Okay, yeah, okay, so I'll ask the first one.
You go first.
Go for it.
Does the song have to do with commercialism?
Wait, which one are we doing first? Let me see it.
Okay, guys, can you get it together? It does. Okay. Kisos?
But the thing is, I don't know how to play off that, so I'm going to ask a redundant question. But does the song title, I'm just going to go basic. Does the song title have 2 words in it?
Oh, you can't do that. Oh, I guess you can because it's like...
Actually, a lot of them do.
Yeah, so
half of them
most
do.
Of them do. So I would say, do I have the list in front of me? Of our own songs?
No, they did. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay, so it's one of those 4. Okay.
Does the song have to deal with emo culture?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sad Cells. Sad Cells. It's Sad Cells. Okay, so we win that round. The next round.
Thanks for carrying me, Cory. Okay.
Well, I mean, what's new? All right. All right.
Get started with your Sad Cells makeup now.
I feel like I should have streamed like the whole discography before this.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can figure it out. We'll figure it out together. We're a team, Kisos, even when we're not.
Okay.
I'll go again.
Yeah, go for it.
Does this next song involve Sesame Street?
Oh. No, you can't ask that. You can't ask that.
Okay. No. Fuck.
Too obvious.
I know. That's the whole thing.
Well, that just means there's the risk to it. He guesses it right or wrong, basically.
Okay. Does this next song involve the fear of mortality?
No.
Okay.
No.
Kisos.
And is this one of your 3 most recent songs?
Ooh, actually,
yes.
No, is it?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, we're talking about the same song, right? Let me make sure. What? Yeah. It is? Oh God, yes.
Okay, so it's either Kisa. So it's either Sad Cells. I think Best Friend was the other one, or Straight Voice. It's one of those three. And
what was your first question?
You know what though? I'm gonna go with Straight Voice because I think that they got a little defensive when I asked that one thing. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's Straight Voice. I am so smart. It's sick. Okay.
I was gonna say it was probably the third most recent song if they couldn't quite.
Yeah, no, it was just also.
But that was so much time between those singles. That's why I was so surprised because that came out in June and Best Friend came out in February.
So it was a bit of a span. But I could tell, Alex, the minute you got a little defensive about that, I was like, okay, so mental note, I know what's happening here. By the way, anyone watching at home, how to figure out what you need to do in order to win a game, just watch the person who's judging. All right, so next. So we've got 2 more rounds. Kisos, can you start this one?
I sure can. Okay. And we're not doing any repeats, right?
I'm just gonna do this anyway.
Or is there a chance?
Goodness, no.
Okay.
Ooh, I thought of a good question.
Oh wait, why are you drawing, Cory? Just for fun?
Because I just think that we should do it anyway. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
cute.
fine.
Do it.
I can do it. Is this, as far as you know, is this one of Cory's favorite songs of yours?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I was wondering why Cory hasn't said anything nice about it.
I started some shit. Here we go.
Because I fucking hate it, Jacob.
I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up.
Okay. Fuck. Because I've said, okay, so Kisos, between you and I have said nice things about the last 3 releases. So it's either Dead, IYGT, or No Promises. And can I tell you what my gut is? I think it's No Promises.
Okay. Well,
so
that's a good question.
And now I'm looking more like Dorian Electra than I've ever looked in my life.
What I'm doing.
Have you guys I feel like you've written have you? For Dorian? No? Okay.
Oh
Not yet.
I wish.
Okay.
So.
Well, I just feel like that's a natural. All right, so
yeah, I was like, oh, this is definitely giving me Dorian Electra vibes.
Okay, so
we've met them a few times, but because they're local, but yeah.
Okay. Does your song feel
left out?
No. Does your song feel like it matches up to your most recent release, Sad Cells? Like, does it sound similar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually say so.
Yeah.
You made it, I guess that's more of an opinion, but I would say yeah.
We're gonna lose this one, Kisos. We're gonna lose it.
That's fine. We're already painting anyway.
Got it.
I think you're on the right track, though. If you're thinking of the right thing.
I think so, but I mean, I've got a knowledge. Kisos doesn't.
I don't.
Yeah,
I've heard Straight Voice before.
You can ask things about.
It's not Straight Voice though. It's.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like basically, the songs that it was Sad Cells and Straight Voice, and those are the 2 that I've heard.
Yeah. Well, you could ask something about the titles. Yeah.
I could, or see, I'm gonna ask something risky because I haven't heard these other ones. Is this song more? Is this song the most up tempo of the songs left?
Oh no, it isn't. There is one that we would say is the most, and it's definitely not the most.
So is it No Promises?
No.
Fuck.
Ha!
Cory.
It's Dead.
Okay, it's Dead. Fuck.
Yeah,
all
Dead.
right, so we pre-came on our faces. We're all good.
Smurf.
Oh yeah, I have to pull up.
I had a moment with Papa Smurf, and it was something I'm going to remember forever. All right, we have one more left, and this is going to be torture because I think we're not going to get this one either. But Kisos, just so you know, Sad Cells also has the one streak down the eye, and that's what we do next if we don't get this one. So
okay, really quickly,
Yeah.
Can I just like go pee like so fast?
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
Go.
So badly.
Alex
I
is
know
gonna.
this is
Alex
live.
is
I'm
gonna
gonna
continue with
focus.
us though.
Alex
So,
is gonna be joking.
yeah.
I'll continue with you.
Yeah. Okay, Alex. So, the next one. Is the theme heavy?
No, not at all. Sorry.
Good. Kisos.
Wait, so the 3 left are best friend, IYGT, and no promises?
That's right.
The theme is not heavy.
Do you want me to? Should I go over the themes real quick of each song to make it a little bit?
It's okay. I'll stream it after. And everyone else should stream it all after too. Let me show y'all.
Yeah, give the command guess so that people can see. I'm just gonna get creative with my facial.
Ooh, I love
This is
Kisos,
do
pick
you,
it up.
I was gonna say, do you sing more on this track?
Ooh, yeah. Actually, this is one of the few that doesn't have any of Jacob singing on it. So
Fuck.
this one.
Oh, well, that's probably a giveaway for Cory, right?
That might not be obvious.
It's not.
Oh.
It's not.
Okay.
Do you use? Do you use acronyms in this song?
Oh God.
Wait, what?
Well, no on the question. Well,
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna
that's
guess.
the question.
I'm gonna guess. Is it best friend?
No.
Fuck. What is it?
Does he get a chance to guess now?
All right, you guess, Kiso.
I feel like we lost, but I was gonna guess IYGT anyway.
You got it. Woo, you win.
Okay, well I got it wrong, so I'm gonna do one of these because sad
Also
sells.
Oh, ooh. I'm sorry that I have to keep leaning out of frame to look at this, but wow.
It's okay.
This looks.
You know what? I actually feel very beautiful. I feel like Kirstie Alley in Fat Actress.
What's that?
So, anyway, I really do appreciate you guys joining us. This was such a fun time, and
Yeah, I'm excited to go listen to the rest of your music.
you really
Catch
need
up.
to, Kisos, because I have been a fan of these guys for a long time. So is my producer, Gavin Bradley. We stan, we love, and the talent in these two. It's like this super voice where you take 2 of them and combine them, and it's just like, holy shit, what happened? So everyone check out Slow Dance. They're really amazing and awesome people too, as you can tell from this stream. So we really appreciate you guys hanging out.
Thank you so much for having us. This was so much fun.
It's been
Seriously,
awesome.
this is like the best. I want more opportunities like this because it's just fun.
Have you guys got anything else you want to promote before we say goodbye?
At this point, just keep working your way through what we have out so far. We do have things coming up soon, but we're not enough that we can talk about yet. But
stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah,
at Slow Dance.
Slow Dance Music.
Slow Dance Music. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I'm putting it in the chat right now. It was already there, but do it again.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Break that.
So stick around, Slow Dance, because we're gonna have a little chat after I end the stream. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We really appreciate you all coming, and we'll see you next week when I'm not wearing a blue mustache. Mwah.
Bye, Jackson. Bye, Tina. Bye, everyone.